Romans 12 teaches us to be humble and devoted to serving God. We are called to transform our mindsets from being focused on the world and its values to a mindset centered on God's values and His purpose for us. We must be willing to surrender our own will, desire, and ambitions in order to live for God. As Paul says in Romans 12:2, "Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God." This transformation involves three aspects. Firstly, a spiritual reorientation by which we can understand how faith works. Secondly, a moral transformation into a life of love and service. And thirdly, an emotional transformation which sees us living out our faith joyfully. The key phrase here is living out our faith, as opposed to simply talking about it. That task demands self-denial as well as self-discipline in order to turn away from evil and do right regardless of the cost or consequence. In Ephesians 4:22 through 24, Paul instructs Christians to put off your old self, which belongs to your former manner of life and is corrupt through deceitful desires, and to be renewed in the spirit of your minds, and to put on the new self, created after the likeness of God, in true righteousness and holiness. We need people who are rooted in their faith so deeply that they can endure anything the enemy throws at them, while still standing firm in their convictions. Living out our faith requires us to learn from Jesus, for He offers us wisdom on how we should live through His own example, and then take those lessons into practice daily. Life is about more than just ourselves. God has given each one of us gifts that are meant for serving others as well as strengthening His kingdom. Romans 12:9 tells us that we should let love be without hypocrisy, meaning authentic expressions of love with no selfish agenda behind it. And when we use our gifts fully in accordance with this verse, then we will find true peace within ourselves because we know they were given with purposeful intent. In conclusion, Romans 12 reminds us not only of the importance of changing our mindset, but also encourages us with the promises of hope and transformation when we do so, to yield our lives totally to His control so that whatever place He puts before us, however difficult or dangerous it may seem initially, will become an opportunity for growth spiritually, morally, and emotionally if we keep close reliance on Him alone throughout the journey.